Hey guys, Dale Jr. and I are back in the Dirty Mo Media studio for another round of Bless Your Hardt. We have a good show for you today. We're going to talk about Driven to Give, what's going on lately, and there's a new Whataburger in town. Let's get started. Why is that so funny to you?
I didn't know we was going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about it.
All right.
I got the inside scoop
Oh, crap.
on opening day for the Texas Whataburger chain that is now in Mooresville. And I feel like this is like
something to talk about.
God,
it is.
God dropping a little nugget for me to make me feel at home.
We need to address it. First off, drink of the week presented by High Rock Vodka. Today's drink is the Sundrops of Jupiter. Sundrops of Jupiter. 4 ounces of Sundrop. For those of you who aren't in local to North Carolina, Sundrop is a citrus soda comparable to Dew or Mellow Yellow, but I've drank Sundrop all my life, and it's been in our fridges since my dad was young. So, and I'm racing the Sundrop car this weekend at Tri-County. And so it's, some Sundrop, 4 ounces, 2 ounces of High Rock vodka, a splash of cherry juice. Then they have a cherry lemon Sundrop, which you can also get in a red can. Cherry lemon Sundrop ice cubes.
Yeah, she froze the soda in ice cube in a tray and made, that way it's never watered down too. It's like Sundrop, Sundrop, Sundrop.
Yeah, it's super sweet. Really, really good. So that's a nice drink. Visit highrockvodka.com for a locator on the store to be able to help you find a bottle near you so you're not traveling, searching on a wild goose chase. Please remember to drink responsibly, and you must be 21 years or older or over. And so, yeah, let's get right into it. Isla's here. She's not in the room, but she's out in the lobby. I wanted her to come in here, not for the show because we'd have to really clean it up. But I thought it'd be neat for her to see what we do.
I think she'd probably clam up.
Zero interest.
No, she has no interest. She could care less about what anybody else is doing.
She's out there.
She gets this genetic trait from someone that it's not her idea. It's not important.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's not in here with us.
Do you know what happened last night that was awesome? And
No, I don't. What?
This has nothing to do with nothing.
Oh.
But last night, Nicole is going to be 5 in a couple days.
Yeah.
And big time for her. She's turning 5. She's getting ready. She's going into boosters now. She doesn't need the car seats anymore, which is great for us.
Yeah.
Get rid of those.
Tired of those
things.
5-point harnesses.
Yeah. But last night I said, as I was closing the door to her bedroom, "Good night, princess," and she said, "Good night, my king."
That's some straight bull.
She did.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, swear to God. You ask her.
I didn't even hear you chuckle last night when you put her to bed. So how am I supposed to believe that?
I was holding that one in.
You came into Isla's room after you put her down and said nothing about this.
I know. I didn't want y'all to go.
He didn't want us to poo-poo on his parade.
I was feeling great.
Because even Isla probably would have been like,
I didn't want anybody to pop the balloon. But she did. I said, good night, princess. Good night, my princess. I say something super sweet, and most every time. And she said, "Good night, my king." I was like, "Oh."
That's ridiculous.
It was hilarious.
It's weird.
I thought it was awesome. She got into the car this morning, and I saw her booster, and I said,
"Yeah."
Oh.
So I got a new car.
Yeah, I saw the booster.
And instead of trying to put the other car seat in, which is such a pain in the rear end, and I never get it tight enough anyway, I just threw a booster in. I was like, "You got this, Coley. Just sit in this. Don't tell anybody."
I said, "Hey, you're in the booster now." She goes, "Yep," and she's climbing in there, and she goes, "Little goldfish." Like it was hung down in there.
Yeah.
She just said it like in such a funny way. She looked at me and goes, "Oh, just a little goldfish." And then she put it in the little cup holder.
The cooling car clearly didn't last a day. There's goldfish to be found already.
She has such a funny sense of humor.
Yeah, she does. Everything's kind of matter of fact.
Yeah.
Nothing's very serious except for chocolate.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing she takes seriously.
Isla has gotten super huggy. Totally not a hugger. Has now gotten huggy.
Yeah, used to. She'd walk up to her, try to give her a hug, and she'd just go ahead and karate chop you, punch you, growl at you. She's like, get off of me.
Arr!
And now she wants to hug everybody. She's even hugging all her friends at school.
Yeah, which is
I don't love that.
not
but,
allowed. Yeah.
Yeah. But like girlfriends, like they're all hanging on each
Yeah.
other. And I kind of remember my mom telling us that when we were like, quit hanging all over each other. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a phase kids go through.
Yeah, certainly a phase, but
She's back to being nice again.
one that she is. I told her
It's good.
we were in the car getting ready to drop off yesterday, and I told her, I said, "Man, you have been awesome. You've been such a good little girl here lately. I just wanted to tell you." Well, Driven to Give is tonight. That is our annual. We have an annual major sort of event for the foundation, and that is tonight. We have a silent auction. Fans can be a part of it. I encourage you, even if you don't bid, just to go check out what we have, share with friends. Maybe you'll send a friend something that you think they may want to bid on. So even if you don't bid, you might be supporting us some way, somehow. So go to the DaleJrFoundation.org, the DaleJrFoundation.org, and the silent auction ends on October the 3rd at 2 p.m. So that's a couple days. It is the first.
Yeah. It goes through Friday.
Yeah. So the auction won't end tonight. That's something I didn't know.
That's a new thing. So usually it ends the night of the event.
Ah.
And it's good if you are only able to bid if you're at the event. But we have taken that a little bit more broad now so that people that can attend have a chance to also support the foundation and find some cool items.
Some of my friends have been sending me some not so funny jokes about how there's a lot of Dallas Cowboys items.
Yeah, there's an Emmitt Smith jersey in there.
On this auction. But hey, there's a lot of great things.
There are. There's some trips, small items, big items.
Oh, yeah.
Lots to look at.
Yes.
Check it out.
As I mentioned, I'm running this weekend at Tri-County for in the Sundrop car. So Tri-County, we went and tested it a couple weeks ago. It went all right.
Does that mean it went all right?
Well, I don't know. I try not to be.
What are you expecting when you roll up for a test?
I try not to be pessimistic about this, but I'll be honest. Like, I've ran the late model car, let's say 12 times, and it's probably a little bit more than that. But say I've ran it 12 times. There's some runs where it's not great, and then there's some runs where it's pretty good.
It's the same car.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've ran okay. I've not ran great ever, except for that one time in the red Bud car. The red Bud car, we were lights out.
Oh yeah, the night that I lights out literally fell asleep.
Yeah, that was the one race where it was like, man, we really did have the shot to win. Maybe the first race too, when I drove the gold Bass Pro car and was running good. So I've had a couple good runs.
Do you think it has to do with your mental state?
I honestly think it has to do. So we went testing, and I think I talked to you about this. So we go testing, and
you did talk to me about this. It's pretty funny.
I don't know. We don't.
Go ahead.
We went testing, and I can run the lap times that the other guys run. I can't hot lap. I ain't got a damn qualifying lap in me left. And
honey, you never were like a
I know
qualifier.
I never was. And
it was like the bane of your existence.
I know. In the first several years of my career, I never felt like I was subpar at qualifying. All through the Xfinity Series in 98, 99 and through the Bud years, there were ups and downs, but there were some good qualifying runs mixed in there that never made me feel like, man, this is a weakness for me. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason...
Was there like a moment... like a qualifying run, a weekend, or something that like destroyed your confidence? And
I don't know.
It was something you thought about too hard?
I don't know what it is, but I've lost that edge or just that I've lost the knack for going out there and putting down a really hard, fast lap. It don't exist. It don't.
It doesn't exist?
Don't exist in me. And so we went to the test, right? And we're out there running. And say we're running, I ran my best lap was like a 91, and we run a lot of flats and teens and 20s. And we're like, I don't know if this is good. And so Caden Quapple's there, Carson's younger brother. He races pros and late model stocks for us as well. Plan is for him to go full time next year in the Cars Tour for us. And I said, hey, man, put your suit on, hop in here before we load this car up. And he gets in there and on, 25 lap tires runs a 81. And that's a tenth faster than I run on stickers. But his next lap, his second, third, fourth, fifth lap are exactly like mine, flats, teens. It's just not. I can't go out there and just go great for one lap. I don't know, and I'm turning 51. I've always had this sort of. I've always had this. Always sort of been interested in the mystery of why drivers slow down. And every time I've had a guy on the Dale Jr. download, like not picking on anybody, but like interviewing a guy like Dale Jarrett, right? And saying, Dale Jarrett, you were awesome. But, at some point in your career, it goes away. It leaves you or there's variables.
Is it just because you get more cautious in life?
I don't really know.
Or you just chill out?
It's a mystery. I have no idea.
So is that like a question you ask every retired race car to get, like verbatim, why do we slow down?
Yeah.
And nobody can explain it?
No. It's different for different people. Injury, they get in a bad car, they lose good rides, stuff like that. That's obvious.
Yeah.
But like I've got a pretty solid race car. This thing should qualify top 10. It should race top 10. I'll probably not qualify that well with it. And if I did qualify well with it, I'd certainly race the way it should because I think I can run the race the way it needs to be ran. But for whatever reason, man. And so, yeah, going into this weekend, I'm looking forward to it. I want to do it. I signed up for
Your
it.
expectations are
But I don't know what to think about, like going out there and just getting smoked by these kids.
Yeah, it hurts your feelings. So he came home and he's like, you'll never guess. And tells the whole story. And he's like, and he's stomping his feet like,
yeah.
It pisses me off so bad. I'm like,
I've got all these.
I said, Dale, blink your eyes. And he goes, I'm like, that's how fast that was. Like that 10th that you're talking about, like, let it go, man. It's just not that big of a deal.
You're right. But I like being able to run these races and being somewhat competitive. And when you feel like you're going to the race and you're handicapped, in qualifying because of your age or your ability or your lack of sharpness or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but if you feel like you go into the race with that handicap in qualifying, that's going to sort of make the race more difficult. But it should be fun. Hey, who knows? I think every now and then a blind squirrel finds a nut, and I've had a couple good qualifying runs.
What'd you just say?
Even a blind squirrel can find a nut.
Oh, got you.
So that's an old saying. So maybe we get lucky. I was talking to John Wood about this yesterday on the Dale Jr. download. John Wood is like that as well.
How old is he?
John Wood is a little younger than me, but he's the president at Wood Brothers Racing.
Oh, okay.
And he is
Dave Leonard's
Eddie's son. Glenn's grandson.
Got it.
Not Leonard would be his
uncle.
Uncle, yeah. And so great uncle. So every time Josh Berry runs good, we end up in a text conversation, and he's like, I'm like, hey man, badass, going well today, and he goes, just keep watching.
What does that mean?
Like it's about to come undone any minute.
Like it's not going to last?
Yes.
That's the type of attitude you have.
I know. I just said that.
What the is wrong with that? Your generation of you guys, like y'all are like, it can't, nothing good can last. Like,
and
you
I
have
told
that
him,
in a lot of aspects of life.
I agree. I'm sort of in and out of watching the race, and Josh didn't pit, stayed out. The rest of the field come down, gets tires, and now Josh is starting on the front row. And I turn it back to the race, and I'm like, oh, Josh is starting first. And right around the same time, John texts me, and he goes, it's fun while it lasted. That's what he said. And I'm like, John, you're leading. You're restarting first here, pal. What do you mean? And then I put it together. He's like, well, we're going to the back because we're on used tires. Well, Josh runs second, to Blaney. And I told him on the show yesterday, I said, I felt I was exactly like you. I went into everything, even when it was going well,
waiting
thinking,
for it to crumble.
When is it going to fall apart? What's it going to be this time? And Amy told me about the law of attraction and that it's not magic.
It's not magic.
No, you can't think, oh, I want this to happen and poof, it's going to be that way.
Right.
But if you are thinking negatively, that energy can often. That's
what you're putting your energy into.
Yeah,
you're creating that situation for yourself.
Yeah, you can often allow yourself to accept or encourage that bad result. So I told him about that law of attraction. I said, ever since Amy come into my life and told me about that, and I've been trying to have a different attitude.
Well, try to think about it like even if with a small child, like if they have a bad attitude all day, every day, it not only makes their day bad, but it's making everybody else's day bad around them. You know what I mean? So like you have to, set yourself up for choosing joy and like attracting the things you want into your life.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling. I come in here sometimes in a bad mood, and I feel guilty because I know that it brings everyone else down. And you're like, yeah, I don't want to mess with their day. I'm I'm mad about this or that.
Yeah, leave it outside.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where we're going, but
I want to talk about what we started talking about, Whataburger. Okay. So there are 2 Whataburger chains.
Well,
the universe knows this, right? North Carolina has their own Whataburger.
Yes, they do.
And it is great. It is like the old school drive-in. They have not changed a thing since, when did they open?
It's like a Sonic from 1950.
From the 50s, 40s maybe. Like the hamburgers are the same size. The portions are the same size. And it's great. But the Texas Whataburger chain that I grew up eating literally was the only fast food place we went to regularly. It was right outside the neighborhood. They even have breakfast tacos. They are now in Mooresville. And I'm so freaking pumped. It's right there in front of Target, like in an area of town I circle most days, and it opens on your birthday. We have insider information from our friends at Whataburger, and they open on your birthday, which is next Friday. So I'm going to be the first in line. Okay. And I'm just so excited because that even if I don't go all the time, just seeing the building there makes me feel good.
Feel good. Yeah. I can appreciate that. The Whataburger from Texas is a very big
it's a big chain.
Business.
Yeah.
And growing, obviously, coming all the way out here to North Carolina.
Well, we've got Buc-ee's here now, and now we have Whataburger.
The North Carolina Whataburger was very minimized to, the Salisbury, Kannapolis, Concord, Mooresville area. And there's only, less than 2 dozen of them in existence at the peak, I suppose, if I had to guess. But, so...
Well, I hope it doesn't take the other Whataburger out.
Of course, I think that's important to say. Yeah. So, and I don't know how
because they are different.
They are very different, but at the same time,
it's burgers and fries.
Confusing.
It
very
is
confusing.
And it's spelled the same.
I don't know how they can both. I don't know how they can both exist in the same place.
I think because of what you just said,
realistic.
Your Whataburger, the local Whataburger, has not changed. Like its dynamic is what makes it special.
The people that are going to that Whataburger, the old school North Carolina Whataburger, are not going to stop going to it.
You're right.
So the business they have, I don't think is going to be affected by the new Whataburger. It's just maybe going to be confusing.
We don't have an NC Whataburger in Mooresville.
No.
So
yeah, we do.
Where?
On Main Street.
It's on Main Street. So but they're not close. It's downtown Mooresville.
Yes,
this
right
one's
here.
Literally on the other side of town.
Well,
So maybe that will help not affect anything. But I'm excited.
I'll be honest. Look, I have not been to our local Whataburger in a long time. I think I did take Isla there.
I've taken the girls through there to get corn dogs and whatever.
Just for her to experience what's going on.
You got her a witch doctor also.
I did. Well, she didn't drink.
Like you put all the sodas in there.
It's got cherry lemon sundrop in there, pickle juice.
Yeah, and an actual pickle in the bottom.
It's pretty terrible, but it's
unique.
So when Dad raced his Bush car, his Xfinity team out of the garage in Mamaw's backyard, he went there every day. This is before the farm. Out on Cottle Creek or Highway 3. This is in the 80s. Dad went there every morning. There weren't appearances. He wasn't so much of a businessman. Every day he got up and drove to that shop and worked on his cars with Tony Sr. and Rick Boston. I begged him to take me when I wasn't in school, begged him. And I'd ride with him to the shop and go play in the neighborhood with the kids. And at lunch, we never ate anything but the Whataburger in Kannapolis.
Yeah.
Never ate anything else. There was no Hardee's eating. There was no nothing.
Yeah.
And we always got the same orders. And you could get a extra order of pickles. And they were the burger
they were super
style
dilly.
Sliced.
Yeah.
Super dilly. So good. And so It's kind of like Sundrop. Like I worked with Mountain Dew. Dad had Mellow Yellow on his car at one point in the early 80s,
Yeah.
but Sundrop's the home team. And not like that, you feel the same way about your Whataburger as I feel about mine.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be interesting to see how
We're
it
like
plays
a house
out.
divided. So like same to your point, Whataburger was the only thing I ate. Even my dad now, he works shift work
When
forever.
we go to Texas, we eat
We
it.
Whataburger, yeah.
It's fine. I like it.
Like he wakes up and that's what
Yeah.
he eats for lunch. He eats like 2 meals a day like you
Yeah.
do. Eats Whataburger and then he'll have dinner and that's it. And so like it's always been a staple.
I've enjoyed going to it when we go there. I remember seeing it on the race cars. Freaking David Starr had it on Jimmy Means' Bush car a couple years ago, and so I mean, and it's orange, which I like orange. So and I like that it's like when I go out to Texas to visit y'all, your family, I like doing the things that y'all do.
Yeah, the local things.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, but this is unprecedented.
It really feels like that.
There's never been there's never been another store moved into another town that was named exactly the same, that there wasn't some sort of a
controversy
battle.
Yeah, right.
Like a legal ramification.
Yeah, there's something we're missing because they're here. So who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I can't wait to go through the drive-through, and I'm gonna be smiling from ear to ear. But your birthday is when it opens next Friday. So
Neat.
that's where I'll
51
be.
years old.
Yeah. Yeah, 51. How was your 50th year?
The 50th year was awesome. I wish you could do it again. We had a friend of ours send us a photo the other day of our group picture from Bozeman when we were in Bozeman a year ago in Montana, and I hate how those great trips like that just come and go so quickly.
It feels like
And
it was
we
2
haven't-
years ago.
I
already
know.
that
We
were
haven't
there.
seen some of those people that were on that trip since then,
Yeah.
which is silly. And life's flying by.
Yeah. It does that.
It does. But I guess we won't do as much for the 51st year, I suppose.
We probably.
I'm not getting my hopes up. They're not celebrate 51 like we celebrated 50.
I think that was impossible.
Yeah.
I might lose a kitty life if I have
Yeah.
to celebrate a birthday like that again.
Yeah.
We have a scary party planned for Nicole.
Yes.
It's
You want
not-
me to be something spooky?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's another
I
thing to think
ordered a
about.
mask, or you ordered a mask.
I didn't order anything. I was just a suggestion.
Oh, I thought that was on order and coming.
No, I didn't order it if you were going to wear it. I was just
The
sending
mask?
it to you. Yeah, I didn't order it.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, we got to get something here.
That might be too far for a birthday
Yeah,
party.
we don't have to get that aggressive. This is the Beetlejuice mask. The
Yeah.
guy opens his mouth, has like 1,000 teeth, and his eyeballs are in his throat. I was going to wear that for Halloween, but apparently it's not ordered, so it's not coming. But I think when we were looking at it on your Amazon, it was it was a female size,
Oh, I don't know.
which that wouldn't have fit.
How do we know that?
I looked at your Amazon orders to see if it was coming. I can't remember.
Are you sure?
I
This
think
doesn't
so.
feel like any of this would have happened. You would have known it was not on
Or
order.
you sent me a screenshot of it. I just remember seeing it and going, "Oh, I'm glad."
This is how confusion starts, and this is why women and men have such a hard time communicating. I send him a link. I'm like, hey, this would be fun for you and TJ to do.
Mm-hmm.
And now he thinks Amy ordered it. It's on its way, but it's for a woman, so we're going to have a problem. Where did that all come from? I haven't ordered anything.
I think as I get older,
You just fill in the blanks with
my
whatever
brain
your
is just-
assumptions
My
are?
brain just. I need to go to the run prompt and type in defrag. You remember defragging your hard drive?
Oh, no.
No.
Really?
Defragging.
We're
Yes.
millennials. We don't know how to do
Dude.
things like
I know clearing out
man,
my
my hard drive is fragmented and needs to be defragmented. That would help.
Where do we sign you up for that?
Yeah. Is that like a store or something?
Is there a
That is a
weekend
Windows
retreat?
operation.
We could drop you off. That's what we're going to do
That
for your
is your
birthday. We're going to
tradition. That
find
is
the
a Windows.
defrag
You
spot.
always, there was a couple things you always did to your hard drive every now and then to keep it running smooth. Okay.
It's not even an option anymore, I don't think.
It's not.
You guys wouldn't believe what it was like when I was in college when you had floppy disks.
I knew floppy
I
disks
know
a
what
little
floppy
bit.
disks
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Our piano too still runs off those floppy
On
disks.
DOS, they do. I was on a computer in drafting class as a senior in Mooresville. They didn't have Windows. It was just DOS.
I don't know what that is.
You'd start the computer and you put in your floppy, and you needed to know the command to run what was on the floppy, and it was just you start the computer, and there was the C prompt or the D prompt, the DOS prompt, and like there wasn't no Windows or
So you had to like know coding language or
you just
something?
had to know you had to know what to type in to get to run whatever program was on, and it was usually written in Sharpie or something or written in pen on the disc. But I used to play Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge on DOS prompt.
So
DOS version.
The computer was so rudimentary that it didn't even have like icons. You had to type in to get the computer system running.
Yeah.
But they had a NASCAR game?
There was a Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge DOS version that I would take and run on the computer at high school in the 12th grade. And I remember the anxiety of wondering whether this computer could even run this. I mean, I didn't know about computers back then, but I'm thinking.
So you've had anxiety your entire life.
And I really wasn't supposed to be doing it, playing video games in school.
That's where the anxiety, you were just nervous you're going to get caught.
That part too.
That makes more sense.
Man, that was my introduction to video games, racing motorsports video games, was Bill Elliott's NASCAR Challenge. Whew. It was awesome. Yeah. Looking at it now, the graphics are terrible, but
Alex is like,
You are 51, man. Damn.
bless you. I got a random question.
Yeah.
Do you follow any weird niche accounts on your social media? If you do, are you going to share them anyway?
Let me see. I don't really do anything right now except for Instagram.
That's where all the good stuff is. That and TikTok. I went through and I basically just follow
my followers. That's now. See, I am 51.
Fashion. You can't even find it. The only thing that I follow that probably you guys wouldn't is plastic surgery accounts.
Whoa.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'm like very into seeing the process and the before and afters. There's one specific that I follow. It's called the Beauty Broker. And so she's like a consultant that will help you find your doctor depending on what procedure you want to have done.
Don't like where this is going.
And so she's really good. And so these people are like reborn. And so it's so fascinating to follow that. And like I have a couple of friends that also follow those pages, and we'll send them back and forth to each other. Like this one, we should mark and keep this one.
Should I be
This
concerned?
doctor was amazing. No.
Okay.
They look good. Like she finds good doctors, not like whatever local guy is just gonna do it for you. You know what I mean? So it's fun. But that's really the only niche thing I follow. I see lots of weird stuff on my search page.
Yeah.
Do you follow weird stuff?
I don't know if he's weird. Is this one guy on TikTok that just like prank calls random stores, and it's funny because he'll be like, I have my daughter's Sweet 16 coming up, and it's like I need a venue for 16,000. And it's like a small restaurant, and they freak out on the phone. They're like panicking. And they're like, well, I don't think we could accommodate that. You need a stadium. And it's like really funny. And he starts breaking down crying on the phone. Now they're consoling him. It's a whole like 5-minute thing. It's one of the better prank calls I've ever heard.
That's pretty funny.
It's really funny.
I like it when it's entertaining like that.
Yeah.
I did stumble onto one yesterday. I noticed another friend was following it too. So I was texting with her about it last night. But this... she's actually a travel agent, and she will help you, like a high-end concierge, if you will. Like she'll help you find a really nice watch or whatever.
Yeah.
But she does like parody what's it called when you're redoing it? Sorry.
Parodies, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a parody account, but the actual conversations were real, but she just uses fake names and all the mess to protect her clients.
Yeah.
But the conversations between these people, like the dad and the daughter going between her, because she wants this like $90,000 watch, and she's not coming to visit dad with his new 25-year-old wife unless she gets the watch. And then like there's all these conversations back and forth, and they're so long that there's like parts to it.
Yeah.
And that's highly entertaining. But what's disturbing is that these accounts are real, like real moments that happen between these crazy people with just like more money than sense.
Yeah.
It makes you feel good about your choices and like your morals and all the things. But
I follow Zillow Gone Wild. Got a little chuckle.
Zillow
A
Gone
couple
Wild.
chuckles.
What is that?
Zillow Gone Wild is a good one. There was a house on there yesterday that was a Las Vegas bunker house, and it's really cool downstairs in the bunker. There was another house that had like a 70s romper room.
What?
Yeah, like it's kind of like a
romp room.
rompa. Like
What is that?
It's kind of like a bar,
A
but there's a
rompa?
I don't know. That's what it called it. It said
Really?
a 70s rompa room whatever that means. But it was like shag carpet, all orange, bars, and have a bar here and a gambling table, but very 70s.
And they're always on the weirdest places.
Yeah,
like in the middle of these random parts of Pennsylvania
and
or Minnesota.
Since I follow them, I get a ton of old house renovation sites and stuff, which I always 99% of them I'm like, I'm glad I saw this. This is neat, And then you get online and go see where they're located. You get this like weird sort of you get in this sort of weird like daydream of like if you actually bought it.
Oh, really? You go that far?
Yeah, I do.
Could you picture yourself in the romper room?
I was looking
sitting
at
in this, like doing St. Angels
like
in the
I was looking at some mansion that had been remodeled that's in the middle of some small town in Indiana. It's on Main Street. It was built in 1900s. It was
like an old Victorian house.
Yeah, I mean it's just beautiful inside. But right in downtown, small town America. And you're like, man, that's a nice place.
I get listings like that.
Could you live right downtown in a small town? Like, could you live like 2 blocks off of Main Street in Mooresville, and even if it was in like an old, nice, renovated home?
I could.
Yeah, like I wouldn't know what that experience is like. I've always lived down at the end of a road,
I know, never lived in a
I've always lived out in the country.
I would probably prefer to live a little bit further removed from like 2 streets over, but I could easily live downtown.
When I was living in the thick of Kannapolis, I was too young to remember it, So I don't know what it's like to like live in a true neighborhood where everybody's on half an acre.
Yeah.
To stay on this topic longer than we should,
just to drag this
I get notifications of old rustic farmhouse in Spain, or and it's and they're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's neat. Mm-hmm. It's a great spot. It's a pretty house, a little tiny swimming pool, and you're like, could I live there? You really start running through your mind about like what would it take? Why wouldn't I? Why what's holding me back? And
the government,
right?
Their government does not want you coming.
No, you're just like, who buys these things? Who does buy these? And because I'm like, there was this guy that got real popular over this summer.
YouTube guy?
Over the summer. He's like a regular dude, worked a job, went to the doctor and got a little, had a little scare medically and decided I'm not living the way I want to live, and sold everything and bought a boat and sailed to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah, River Phoenix. Or not River Phoenix.
Nope, that wasn't in my algorithm.
What?
It's some Phoenix or whatever
is
his name.
Sailing with Phoenix.
Yeah.
So he's like him and his cat or something. And
a man
I guess,
and a cat on a boat?
Yeah.
Dude, and he's like, he's sailed some very simple waters for a little while to learn the boat before he took off, But I mean, he was very much a novice, and he's out on this thing by himself with his little, I suppose he had some Elon Musk internet, and he was, every day sending in a video of, hey, this is what's going on today. This is what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. That was basically the vibe of, I've never done this before. I've never fixed this before. I don't know why this is broken, but, or today was an easy day, And so since I started watching him, I get all these other, hey, we just bought a catamaran. It was in a hurricane. It's damaged. It was flipped upside down, and we're fixing it. And so I'm like, damn it. I'm kind of like getting drawn into all these.
No, don't buy us. No.
And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to fix a boat, honey. But I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like,
we already did that.
Man, I know, but I'm thinking in my mind, like, are we going to get down to the end of this, of our lives and go, hey, why didn't we buy a house somewhere in the middle of some country and just just go hang, and like we're locked into this, we're locked into this place we live at and going to these schools, and we're like tethered to what we're doing, right? Tethered to everything. And there's these people out there that you're watching. They're like, I'm untethered. I'm gonna go do this.
We're not wired to be so free. We're not mentally wired
I
be
know
free birds
that
like
ship
that.
has probably sailed, no pun intended, but I think I missed,
I don't think I could spend my life with you on a boat with nobody else to talk to.
Yeah,
I don't mean that rudely. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that you wouldn't thrive like that either.
Yeah.
And after the kids get out of high school, if you want to buy a chateau
I
in
see
Spain
these-
and
I
learn
see
Spanish,
these-
let's
I
do that.
see these people that are just like, it's a guy and his new girlfriend or his new fiance, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna fix this boat, and that's what we're doing. We just sold our old boat, we got a new boat, we're staying with some friends over here, and it's like, man, that sounds
They're
great.
like in their 20s.
Yes, or 30s.
Makes a lot of sense.
But it sounds really nice.
Sure.
They're just kind of like, yeah, we're just on this island somewhere in the Caribbean, just doing.
Caribbean, just being.
Yeah. I'm like, man, damn it.
Yeah, you were racing.
I missed that
ruined- yeah.
opportunity,
You
I guess,
did.
in my 20s and 30s.
Yep.
Of course, I was tethered to a lot of things then, too, but with racing and such.
Life is good.
You see those,
Listen.
and you're like, is this meant to am I supposed to be jealous? Because I'm feeling jealous a little.
Yes, that's what the internet, all the internet does that. Everybody's posting
Yeah.
like their good moments. Nobody's posting the ones.
I
Like,
know, yeah.
where's
you're
the
right.
video of when they got stuck?
There's
Or,
the common sense.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when all the was full. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And they're
yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle of the ocean. Like, what are you doing when it's really? You're not posting that stuff.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think that it's
Didn't
worth
bother.
being jealous.
I
of.
don't know. I guess I just should enjoy just watching someone else do it.
He doesn't know how to do that.
Watch someone else live my dream.
Hey, Alex. Speaking of young girls, you have a new girlfriend.
I do.
Oh,
Can we
hell.
talk about
Here we
her?
go.
We'll talk about it, yeah.
Here, Dalton's like, whoa, wait, is this
Since
allowed?
Dale's like daydreaming over here about being young again and having a new girlfriend where you can go sailing.
I did not
Maybe
say
you
I
could-
wanted a new girlfriend. Wait a minute. Don't get that going.
Let's just talk about your girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got she's girlfriend now.
She's girlfriend, yes.
Okay, how long have you been dating and how did you meet her?
We've been probably dating for like 3 months now.
He's twitching, like I can see his
Yeah.
he's
Bouncing up and down.
How comfortable are you discussing this?
I'm fine
On a
with it.
scale of 1 to 1,000.
That's
what
a
number?
big
That's a
scale.
huge
I know.
scale.
I don't want to.
No,
How are you
it
going to
ain't-
dial that choice
I'm
in?
like 990.
Oh,
Oh, you're
good.
way
Okay.
up there.
I'm comfortable
Okay.
with it, yeah.
All right.
We met on a boat. Like
You've
4th
been
of
on a
July
boat?
weekend.
What? I didn't see that irony coming.
Okay, we've been on a boat.
Yeah, went on a boat. It was like mutual friends. They just her and her friend randomly.
Oh, that's
came on
how
a
you
boat.
met her.
Yeah. So my friend had a boat. He invited me. He invited his friend. I didn't know her friend. She was the friend visiting in town. She's not from here.
Where's she
And
from?
She's from Pennsylvania.
She
So
lives there.
you met her here though.
Met her here.
So you're
Okay.
dating long term.
Long distance, yeah.
Long distance.
Long term.
You're long term dating. You're distance dating.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Which it's tough, but it's actually kind of nice. I mean, I'm busy. She's busy.
Yeah.
She has her own business, so it's like,
Are y'all about the same age?
yeah, she's a year or two older than me, but yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. So
Okay. So she's like working, doing the whole thing up in Pennsylvania.
yeah, and yeah, and she just moved to New Jersey, and it's kind of close to my family too. So whenever I
okay.
can go up visit them, I can
Have
see her.
they have they met?
No, I'm going up next week, and they're gonna meet her.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, that's a big step.
Big
It is
step.
big. I haven't brought a girl home to my parents in maybe 10 years.
Does your mom know she's coming or is this a surprise?
Yes, they know.
Is
Yeah.
she excited?
Yeah, they're very excited actually. They told me this year I have to bring a girl home for Thanksgiving, or this is like getting pathetic.
Or you're out.
Yeah, this is getting pathetic.
Like you don't come back with a plus one,
yeah,
you're in trouble.
yeah.
Well,
So,
that's cute.
yeah, so I'm excited.
I can't wait to see how that goes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's good.
She's really pretty. I saw her on your Instagram.
Thank you.
So dating long distance for you is not that big of a deal.
Not right now, but I mean, you guys started long distance too.
We
right?
did, but we didn't have smartphones. Like this is back when we were doing AOL Instant Messenger, and like
Okay.
you had to catch them. You know what I mean?
So
like
way harder.
way harder.
Yeah. Like we've just started to get into like maybe we call every night for an hour or two, and
So you have a routine.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, which it'll eventually get harder, but for right now, it's been all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say I love you yet?
No, did not say that yet.
He laughs.
He's like, Amy, all right, cut.
Cut that out. No, but you have any
What are
advice?
you doing?
Making fun of him.
Good Lord.
You have any advice for me?
Just no advice.
No
I
advice.
feel like people that give advice on relationships, especially when they don't know the other person, they're just looking to try to stir shit up.
Yeah.
I think you're doing fine.
All right,
Just be nice to her. That's all.
I think I am.
Yeah. Always be honest, be nice. And
I would
Take her mother a gift.
jerky.
Ooh, okay. That's good
And
advice.
not jerky. Take that to dad, but take something nice. Don't show up empty-handed.
That's actually good advice.
I think that the long distance thing is not a problem at all. Some people get nervous about that. Some people think, well, some people may preemptively like not follow through or see it out a little while, because they're anxious about how that could present a problem down the road. And so they're like, sort of like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not grounded and you don't have, like, if you get insecure about things, it could be hard.
What you'll learn from yourself and the other person as well to go through with it is probably a good experience.
Yeah.
So, hey, you want to help us design some Bless Your Hardt merch? Here's your chance.
Submit your designs by October the 13th for a chance to be featured on the Dirty Mo Media merch website.
Yeah, the top 3 best sellers, they're going to win cash prizes, and I might send you a little beef jerky as well.
Scan the QR code and enter your design. Good luck. Wait, we didn't talk about Bad Bunny. What's the Bad Bunny thing?
All right. So how would you say Bad Bunny?
I say Bad Bunny.
Bad
I've
Bunny.
heard him called The Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Like Bad Bunny.
Don't say the bees. You can't pronounce the bees. That's how you really say it.
Ad honey?
Like, what?
Bad Bunny.
Are you serious? No.
That's how it is.
Do it again.
Bad Bunny.
Stop it.
I swear.
I
He's
wanna
Puerto
hear you do
Rican.
it.
I ain't doing it.
Come on.
No. Sorry.
Maybe try it.
Bad Bunny.
There you go.
What? Is that real?
I
He's
guess.
Puerto Rican, so he's Spanish, so you don't pronounce the bees.
Oh, I'd like emphasize the B's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Come on, Dale, do it one time. Fun.
What is this question? What's something you were scared of as a kid that's ridiculous now that you're older?
Oh yeah, I had one. My dad was allergic to cats, so he would tell me because I wanted a cat when I was younger. He would be like, "They'll rip your face off. So don't. You can't have a cat." And now looking back, that's the most ridiculous thing ever. Everybody had cats, and I didn't even think twice. I'm like, "Oh, they must love getting their face ripped off or something. Like they must cage it
like
up."
Cats are the devil. They'll totally eat your face alive while you're sleeping.
Yeah, just because he was allergic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one that kind of could fit in this box. So, my mom I remember watching a scary movie when I lived with my mom. So I had to have been 6 or younger, probably younger than 6. And that's the way mom was. Like, go ahead, 4-year-old me, sit down, let's watch some Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Hellraiser's
And, yeah, and I'm like, and I'm watching this movie, and I'll never forget the plot of the movie. These kids are in one particular segment. These kids are riding in the school bus, and they drive into a fog, and their fingernails turn colors, and they turn into zombies. They killed people in the town, and I thought, man, I wonder what the name of that. I mean, so that imprinted on me. I never forgot it. Must have scared the shit out of me when I was little. I went and looked for this movie recently, like a couple years back. I finally found this movie, and it is a absolute total low budget. You'd never know the name of it. I don't even know the name of it now, but I looked it up, and it's called The Children. Yes,
Have you seen it, Dalton?
It is. I don't even know if you can even watch it anywhere. Is it even is it even uploaded?
There are so many good old movies now that you can find.
It ain't good old. It ain't good at all. It's not good. Is it?
It's on Prime.
Man, we have to sit down and watch that movie. It would probably be terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, a lot of those are they were cheesy, but the gruesome part was scary.
I don't know that it was gruesome. I don't remember it being gruesome, like blood and gore, but it was just
So the kids don't eat your faces off like the cats?
No, I don't think they were doing that. But I really can't remember anything else. But my mom letting us watch a scary movie like that.
Yeah.
I think about our girls now and
we protect them.
Yeah, never.
I watched scary movies like that too when I was a little kid.
I know, when
like Children of the Corn, and we had cornfields everywhere around town.
And when is
that
that's gonna eventually happen? Someday, somewhere, we're gonna sit down. They're gonna watch a scary movie, whether it's with us or with some friends or whatever. And that's going to be an interesting experience for us, I think.
Isla's not as affected by that stuff as Nicole is. Like Isla chasing Nicole around the house will actually scare Nicole, even though she's antagonizing her and knows it's about to happen. Yeah. And she knows it's Isla chasing her. She starts to scream like she's truly terrified.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isla thinks it's hilarious.
Isla doesn't like to have anything coming after her. Or Nicole
doesn't. But Isla doesn't care.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That movie... that maybe would be one. Like 4-year-old me was probably scared to death and didn't sleep for 3 weeks. And now when I go back and look at that movie, I'm like, what a movie, right?
Yeah.
Like not even good.
I remember thinking that about The Leprechaun.
What's the Rotten Tomatoes?
Did you watch the movie The Leprechaun?
Yeah.
It was Jennifer Aniston's breakout role.
I bet it ain't even on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
The Children.
The Children?
I don't know. Might be.
They got 5.4 stars on Google.
Out of how many?
10.
Oh, it is.
76 Rotten? Is that good?
No. Is
That's not
really
that bad. No, that's
Holy
not
crap.
bad.
Maybe I need to watch it.
Maybe it's
The
better.
Children. I'll never forget it, man. That was like the first movie I ever remember seeing with my mom let us watch it. Mom was pretty.
Well, she was young. You know
I'm
what I mean?
not saying she was flawed.
No.
I'm not
I'm saying
we needed an excuse for her.
you grew up with her. Like I grew up with my parents, but
Yeah.
or they were young, so they didn't make the choices that we would
rode
make now.
I rode in the back of her car, 0 seatbelt,
Yeah.
no booster,
Rolling around.
eating all kinds of chocolate and candy all the time, and going up to the grocery store and the corner store, walking 6 blocks to a convenience store with Kelly by ourselves at 5 years old. 5.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Our Fixin segment is brought to you by Hellmann's mayonnaise, made with real quality ingredients. It's a lifesaver in the kitchen. Grab a jar the next time you're out and check out hellmans.com for recipes that can fix just about anything you may have going on. Sometimes you mess up really bad and need someone to tell you exactly how to make it right. In this new Fixins segment, listeners have shared some of their most disastrous moments, and we are going to help them try to figure out how to recover their pain.
Yes. I have the first letter that you guys have gotten.
Okay.
That you need to fix. All right, first one. This is, Dear Amy and Dale, I'm a buffoon. I keep forgetting my wedding anniversary year after year. I've been married for 5 years and have always celebrated the day too early or too late. We got married on June 23rd, which is such a random day and hard to remember. I suggested we change it to June 1st or July 1st for celebration reasons. It's easy to remember and no one will be disappointed. I've been sleeping on the couch for a week since I said this. How do I fix this?
Lord have mercy. Yes, you are a buffoon.
Put a damn alert in your phone.
I mean, it's pretty easy. Yes, put a calendar alert in your phone.
Yeah.
Put it on your screensaver on your phone. I don't know. Here's my anniversary. Till your mind just memorizes the number.
I have all those dates in my calendar. Like I asked Amy to marry me on this date. Me and whatever.
Which we don't celebrate all this stuff. It's just so we don't forget.
Yeah, but it's also nice to have it there in case I wanted to say on that day, hey, today's a big day, honey. Guess we did this. And you might go, oh.
Great, take the trash out.
That's cool that he thought. That's cool that he thinks of that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that even matters, So
how does he go to his wife now and be like, hey, does he say, I'm going to start writing this stuff down?
What he should say is, you are right. I am a buffoon. I shouldn't have suggested that. How dare I want to change our anniversary just so I can remember it. Like, you're right. I'm going to do something to try to help myself remember. And here's a really nice present for forgetting the last 5 years.
You get it tattooed if you want on your...
Ooh, I hear that's like a curse. Like, it's like getting a ring tattooed on your fingers so that you don't have to wear your wedding ring. Yeah. I don't know. It's got bad energy.
Really? Okay.
But there's so many things you could do to help yourself remember.
Yeah, I agree.
You could get I got these cheap wedding rings, and you could probably get one with the date on it.
That's true. You could just get it engraved.
It's on, you just get it printed on there, a little cheap wedding ring.
Yeah. This seems like a lazy, this doesn't want to learn what he...
I feel bad for this chick.
Yeah, 5 years hasn't figured it out. That's
but she should have known better, I guess, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Let him sleep on the couch as long as you want. Until
What's
he says,
this guy's
I'm sorry.
name?
Anonymous.
No. Let's give him a name. Like, what would this guy, sounds like a Derek.
Derek. Yeah. Okay. I was going to say Steven.
I was going to say
I don't know. Steven sounds like he'd be more put together. This is definitely a Derek. Could be a Chad.
Definitely a Chad.
Yeah.
Definitely
Chad
a
on the couch.
All right, Chad. Hope that helps. Get off the couch. All right. The next one. Amy, my husband also makes a lot of noise when he comes to bed. So I've instituted a curfew on the latest he can come to bed. Otherwise, he sleeps on the couch or in the guest bedroom. Well, that's backfired because now all he does is sleep on the couch or in the guest bedroom, and he's been in the best mood the past few weeks since I've implemented the curfew.
Oof.
How do I fix the problem I created?
I don't know. That's a toughie. So I can't stand it when Dale sleeps on the couch. He did it on Saturday.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him since. Today's the first day I've talked to him.
I smell like beer, so that's why I did that. I stunk.
Still annoying.
Yeah.
I wake up at 4:30 and I'm like, he's not in the bed. Where is he? And I know he hasn't left. Like, I know he's not gone, but I don't like that he didn't come to bed.
Yeah.
Because I'm still waking up anyway. Like, where is he? Where is he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I drank beer all day, and I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't go to the bedroom, and because it's coming out of my nose, every pore. So,
You smell like beer.
yeah, I thought it would be more annoying if I laid in the bed with her than to just crash on the couch.
I don't think there was a whole lot of thought there. Honestly, I think he just crashed on the couch because he had been drinking beer all day. But either way, I don't like it when he doesn't come to bed. So I understand. Now she's like, well, now he's on the couch and having time of his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to say. Giving a man or anybody that you like a list of rules as their spouse or like a friend is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, there needs to be a discussion about it, like a friendly discussion. Like, hey, here are my expectations. Here's what I'd prefer. But because there needs to be like a meeting of the minds instead of somebody laying down the law. Like, that's not going to work. I wouldn't want to be told what to do. He ain't going to want to told what to do. Just doesn't work. Somebody's like resenting the other person. You know what I mean?
I'd agree with that.
I don't know. Now that he's on the couch.
So Amy came to me and said, Saturday night aside, Amy came to me and said, I don't like it when you sleep on the couch. And I'm like, okay, here's the reasons why I do that. And she goes, that don't bother me. Come on up to bed.
It hurts my feelings.
Yeah. And so,
you know what I mean? Like, somebody's not sleeping on the couch unless somebody else is mad at the other person.
And so,
that doesn't make me feel good.
And two, like, similarly, I'd brush my teeth downstairs because I didn't want to be brushing them next to the, bedroom and waking her up as I'm coming to bed. That doesn't bother me. Brush your teeth upstairs. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, like, to Amy's point, like having the conversation with him and saying, hey, I'd rather you not sleep on the couch. Can you please come to bed? Even if it's late, just come on up. And letting him know that even if it's late, it's still okay to come on up to bed. I'd rather you do that, even if you did wake me up, than to sleep alone, than for them to sleep alone.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're not married to be sleeping alone. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
So I think if you had, to Amy's point, if you had that conversation, and he'll understand. He just wants the clearance, right? He's doing what he thinks he should be doing to try to not bother. He just needs the clearance that it's good to come to bed. Not going to be a big deal. I'm not going to be mad you're up late, all that stuff.
Honestly, at this point, it seems like this guy's sleeping on the couch just to make her mad because she gave him rules. I feel like the whole situation is like, it's like tit for tat now.
But he knows it's working too.
Yeah. Sounds like a water balloon fight or a water gun fight might be in order. Like, shoot him with a water gun and see if he likes the couch now.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or freeze the downstairs so he's like cold.
Yeah, ice him out.
Yep. Do something.
And hide all the blankets.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this next one's insane. There's no way this next one's real. There's
real.
no way.
It's anonymous listener.
This is bull.
All right, next one. Dear Amy and Dale, I have identical twin daughters. They just turned 4, and they look so alike that I have lost track of who's who. My wife says it's easy to tell one has a different smile, but I don't see it. They look the same. I already feel like a horrible dad, so I started marking one with a different color hair tie or bracelet so I can tell. My wife found out I was doing this, and she's beyond mad. I can deal with the wife later. How do I fix knowing who's who?
Good Lord.
I know. I kind of understand where he's coming from, though.
I mean, they're 4, so they are pretty small.
Yeah.
Like, their personalities haven't even really totally come out yet.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it should get easier. Is that your point?
So wait it out?
I feel like the hair tie thing is pretty clever.
Right?
I mean, I also understand his wife being annoyed that he can't tell them apart. But it sounds like he's spending enough time with them to do their hair. I don't know. Usually, like, if you can't tell your kids apart, it's because you're not really hanging out with them very often. Like,
Yeah.
But it sounds like he is.
My fear is he's gotten too far down the road of not knowing that he just doesn't know which ones. He doesn't have a baseline yet.
They're never going to know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This could work in favor for the girls.
They're going to know. They're never going to know.
They're going to know.
They're going to know.
Never gonna.
They're going to know. I feel like the girls are going to get older and use that to their advantage to trick their parents, especially him.
Shoot,
like,
yeah.
The things they want.
Wouldn't
So
that be
I don't know
cool?
if this is such a bad thing for them.
Yeah. I knew
Wouldn't that be
twins in
cool?
high school that they went to each other's classes.
There was a movie like
a
that.
yeah.
bunch. Yeah. And
Parent
they
Trap?
never
Yeah.
got fooled.
Yeah,
Parent
Parent
Trap's
Trap.
another one. Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. But listen, I've never seen two identical twins that were so alike that they couldn't be told apart, even like friends, kids. This poor guy just isn't paying enough attention. I guess.
Yeah. I think there's something too, like their personality needs to develop a little bit, which will
Yeah.
happen soon, and then you'll
It'll
know.
get easier.
It will.
Yeah.
I agree.
They're in this sort of weird phase right now where they probably are as similar as they'll ever be.
Yeah.
I mean, pay attention to what they like to eat, unless surely there's not. They don't do everything exactly the same besides their smile. Like
Wouldn't
kids
it
aren't
be-
walking around smiling
Yeah.
all day either, right?
I know it probably wouldn't have been awesome in the first couple of years, but man, wouldn't twins be something of an experience?
Yeah, that'd be
You
a
know,
mind for
5,
trip.
7, 10-year-old twins. Wouldn't that be an experience?
Mm-hmm.
Shoo.
I thought for sure there was going to be something else to that.
I just think I don't know. I don't want to say it'd be neat. I just think, as a parent, knowing what I know about parenting, what limited things I do know about parenting, man, having twins in the house, two similar looking people, that
Yeah.
would be an experience.
So fraternal twins, I don't know if it's the same for fraternal twins and identical
Identical
twins,
twins,
but
yeah.
like their personalities are usually kind of different. Like
Yeah.
Isla goes to dance with a set of twins that she had in her preschool
But to
fours
this
class.
guy's point, like some are like ridiculously the same.
Yeah.
Like so similar. It's eerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been around twins like
Yeah.
that. Every set of twins I've ever been around. I even grew up with two identical twins down the street.
Mm-hmm.
They had personality difference that were obvious.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully it does get easier for this guy.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, the fixing segment was brought to you by Hellmann's. We got to shout out a real MVP in the kitchen and in life. That's Hellmann's mayonnaise. For over 100 years, Hellmann's has been bringing real, high-quality ingredients to the table, making it a true staple when things need fixing.
Yeah, that's right. Whether you're smoothing things over with a buffalo chicken dip on a game day or buttering up your in-laws with the best potato salad they've ever had, Hellmann's delivers every time. With that creamy texture and rich, balanced flavor, it just works.
And if you need some inspiration, maybe you're cooking an apology dinner or trying to impress your way out of the doghouse, Hellmans.com has tons of recipes to help you recover deliciously.
So next time you're at the store, grab a jar of Hellmann's, because when life gets messy, Hellmann's is the fixin' that makes it all better. Hi guys, Dale Jr. and I are in the studio for another round of Bless Your Hardt, and we are ready for your questions for Ask Amy. What you got?
All right. Erica, first question. She wants to know, they just announced this year's Super Bowl halftime performer, and it made me want to know, what was your favorite Super Bowl halftime performance of all time, and who would you want to see perform?
It's Bad Bunny?
It's Bad
I
Bunny.
can't say it.
Hey, honey.
We just learned today that we're saying Bad Bunny wrong because we are.
I
Oh.
didn't know how to say it to begin with.
He still won't try either. My favorite performance was
Prince was pretty good.
Prince is
a couple years
amazing.
back. Yeah.
I really liked Beyonce.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I also really liked the Aerosmith, Britney Spears. Was it Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
then too?
Yeah. I
With
think
Janet
so.
Jackson? Was that year?
I
or
don't think that
different?
was the same
No?
year. That was just JT and Janet when the titty happened. Yeah,
The delay.
yeah.
2004.
I think mine was the Aerosmith Britney thing.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
The one they did in L.A. with like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. This is
Oh, yeah,
recently.
that was
that one
good.
was pretty cool too. All
Yeah.
the star power there. Would you guys listen to Bad Bunny? Or
Yeah,
Aaron?
sure.
I don't know. Kendrick last year, right?
Oh,
wasn't that
Kendrick.
last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
His jeans are what we notice more
Yeah.
than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the Williams sisters,
It was
Serena, I think.
Serena, yeah. And there's like a storyline to that. That was pretty interesting. The which I didn't know nothing about it. You know, you
until
like
that, and then
until
we
that
found
happened,
it
then
on
you're like,
social
oh,
media.
okay.
Yeah.
There's like a little hidden message and everything.
Yep.
I don't know who I would want to play because I don't know, man. It's like I got to get up and move around and
What?
like I don't.
You don't have to do anything. You just have to sit. and
No, I
watch
gotta
it.
go get the get. I don't know.
It's like the break from the game, he's saying.
I know. I don't plug in
Yeah.
I don't plug into the halftime show like I think some people like. That's a big moment for the.
Yeah, so
for
a lot of people aren't caring about football. They just want to watch the
I know.
live
I'm
concert.
the football. I'm caring about the football, and when the football's not happening, that's when I'm like, all right, time to go.
Well, for me, it just depends on the teams that are playing.
Yeah.
Like if there's good teams or teams that I'm interested in, I'll watch the whole thing.
I used to not get up during the commercials and be like, man, got to see every commercial.
The commercials are good.
Yeah, they're gonna grade the commercials, and we're gonna read about them in the USA Today tomorrow, and who got the best rating, and like who failed, whose commercials sucked, and whose was great, and it was very competitive.
Yeah. I always remember wanting to see the Clydesdales in whatever Budweiser commercial was happening.
Yeah. I think Budweiser, they used to do the Bud Bowl with Bud Light and the Budweiser bottles. Mm-hmm. And man, I was I guess I was a kid.
No, you weren't.
That was amazing.
We were kids.
I was as excited to see which side was going to win the Bud Bowl as the game itself. Like I couldn't wait for the next little Bud Bowl to learn who scored, right? And what had happened.
Do you remember the Budweiser frogs?
Yes. Oh yeah. Budweiser there for a while was absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
And every year they would unveil like the Budweiser frogs, and that would be the commercial of the year. And remember those dudes answering the phone? It was and doing all that. I mean that everybody was doing that.
Yeah,
all of us were doing that.
Yeah. Me and my two sisters were the Budweiser. We would do the Budweiser frog thing in the house just all the time. I miss
commercials like having that much of an impact.
Yeah.
I
feel like those were more fun than the halftime show typically anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I can't think of who I would probably like.
I want to see country artists.
Oh.
I know that's like never going to happen.
I would like to see
like the Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, that'd be
like
good.
Something like let's mix it up.
I think a bunch of different bands. Mm-hmm. So like Red Clay Strays comes out and plays a song, right? Blink 182 comes out and plays a song. And you could have.
I want to mash it up though. Like I want to layer it where it like blends one into the next one.
I think you have like 3 or 4 different stages all out there at once, and they just kind of like
Spotlight
bam, bam, over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I think getting the up and coming artists is a great move because I know the NFL it's used as more. They don't make money off this. The artists they've used as like exposure, so it probably should try to attack the middle.
I'm sure. I imagine there's probably some money on the back end of like
the ownership money. Yes.
Well, the performer coming in, there could be some record label money coming in just to purchase the halftime show for that person to come play, but that wouldn't make sense because like Prince playing it, probably they just called Prince and said, please will you play this?
So I heard Taylor Swift turned it down because she wasn't going to have ownership rights to her performance. So there is some type of ownership back end, something that happens. Yeah.
It is interesting. Next question from Dave. What are some things that you can only get in Texas, Amy, that you miss from time to time? Whataburger might be
I would say Whataburger, but I'm about to get that in Mooresville.
I know.
Honestly, the barbecue.
Yeah.
There's so much different there. There are some places that do brisket around here, but the barbecue back home is just next level.
I need to cook you a brisket. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, get the smoker out.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Throw a couple chickens on there.
I've been feeling it. Might do it. Perfect weather.
It is perfect weather. I miss Mexican food too.
Yeah, it's different down there.
Tex-Mex is just so good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I grew up eating breakfast tacos regularly.
Oh.
And I miss that. Like homemade tortillas, just full of stuff.
I can't even picture that.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
So I probably miss that more than anything.
The food. Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Next one from Danielle. With it officially being fall, what is your favorite comfort food?
Soup. I
Soup?
like soup.
Really? I
like putting a pot of soup on, like just clean out the fridge kind of thing. There's a few recipes that Dale and I both really like. I don't know. I'm in that weird phase of life with the kids being at their ages, like they're not eating what we're eating. So like if I cook soup and Dale and I don't want to eat it for 4 days straight, you know what I mean? That's kind of hard. I have to stick it in the freezer. So Dale's like not getting much homemade food these days, but I like to cook soups when it's cool outside.
Soups. Okay. Dale, you have a favorite comfort food?
I don't think so. Do I? I don't think so.
Comfort food?
Yeah.
No, he'll eat whatever.
Yeah.
Pickles and beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
I would go get like candy, like Sour Patch Kids or something.
Really?
Yeah, just like watching TV jerky. That's a good comfort food.
Beef
I feel like
jerky.
it's snack food.
But like for this time of year?
On the screen. There we are.
Yeah, any time of year.
See everybody?
Any time of year.
See this here?
You weren't saying right now. You're saying anytime.
Anytime, yeah.
Oh.
We have
It
some
could be
beef
now.
jerky. And you can get this at jerkyboys.com or on Amazon now. We're on Amazon too.
That's good.
Come and get it.
I will say for the fall, like sweets, like pie, brownies. I feel like that's
baked goods.
I like them more in the fall.
I do too. When it's
Okay.
fresh and
Cupcake
warm.
sushi. If I open up the fridge and I see an ice cream bucket, I open it, and if there's like a little bit left in the bottom, it's like my obligation to finish it.
It's gone.
So the reason there's only a little bit left in the bottom anyway is because he's eaten all the other sections.
It's because I've been eating on it for 2 weeks. But if I see just a little bit left, I'm like, I should just finish this. Get this. This is taking up too much space in here.
Yeah.
And relieve some space in the freezer, and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a job well done.
That's right.
Next question from Calvin. How early is too early to carve pumpkins? My girlfriend wants to do it now, but I think we should wait till Halloween week so they can be on the porch for trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, so that's a good question. We like to carve them early too, just for the activity, but they brought so fast. Like you're gonna be carving them again the week of Halloween. Our front porch too is like in the sun, so that's probably part of that problem. But
Yeah.
I would get the pumpkins and leave the pumpkins out, and then carve them the week of Halloween, like you suggest,
Yeah.
because they will rot.
Yeah. Going to get the pumpkins is probably the most irritating thing. So you might as well just do that now.
'Cause they're heavy?
It's not packed. Well, as a guy, I don't want to go to a pumpkin patch with little snotty kids just because my girlfriend wants this. And
Whoa.
yeah, to be honest,
Damn,
not to be
Yeah.
honest, but yeah,
It's been a rough second half of the
Those
show.
nieces and nephews you have.
It's been a rough second half of the show for Tiffany here.
Oh,
I think she'd be on board. There's a bar that needs to be drank at, and we need to get to that bar first.
so you're gonna go to the farmer's market where they have cider over here, and she gets to do the pumpkins, and you'll be over here,
Yeah.
except for when she needs help carrying them to the car.
Yeah, I'll be a gentleman. I'll carry it. I'll get the wagon, but
I'll get the wagon.
yeah, I mean, I want to carve the pumpkin later.
So this is a good parlay question. Travis told me the other day that he thinks hikes are stupid and that no man on the planet wants to go on a hike. and I said, well, you as a species then are uninvited.
It sounds like
And so I want to ask you, like, if she wants to take you hiking, like we've gone on little hikes, but I've taken the girls more than I've taken Dale along,
Yeah.
just because he's busy. Is it because you're doing it for me?
saw- what? Me?
Like if you go on a hike,
No, I need to burn some calories, drop some lbs.
you're doing it strictly for exercise
Yeah.
activity. So, like, do you think hikes are stupid, like
no,
Travis says?
I would do the same thing. I don't think I've ever gone on a hike that I didn't bring a beer to celebrate at the top with. That's what I
There's
normally
no rules.
do.
You can
We
hike
need
with
to
a beer.
get
Yeah.
we need to get Travis.
You can get a Camelback and put beer in it.
Yeah.
No.
You do you.
I just saw this on the internet. We need to get Travis. They have these things they make in it's either Japan, China, or somewhere. I saw it.
Where everything's made.
No. They have these things where you strap it around your waist and you strap it around your knees, and it actually walks for you. And
I've
it's like
seen that.
it's like AI kind of
Yeah,
learning
like-
your. Yeah. And the guys, this guy, he's like, hey, they have these things like help you walk, run, hike, whatever. I'm gonna go in this store. They said I could try it for free, and he goes in there, and they're like, the guy's like, it's insane. You're not gonna believe it when you put it on. He puts it on. He's like, and he's going across the floor, and he's like, I'm not doing anything.
That's
I'm going
so
this way.
Weird.
You know, and he's like, and he goes, and he goes outside, and he tells the guys like, put it on super strength or whatever. He's like, put it on the highest setting, and the guy's like, okay, but be careful. He's like, be careful. And he's like, can I run? He's like, yes, but like carefully. And he takes off running down the street, and he's like, holy mackerel. He's like running, and this thing's doing it for him.
Does it hurt your muscles?
I don't think so. He seemed very comfortable.
Does he have a remote in his hand?
Yes.
How's he slowing it? Is
Or
he doing it
it's
himself?
buttons on the waist.
Oh,
Waist, it's like a big belt. Then there's these metal arms, and then it straps around your knee, and that goes, you know.
That
and
seems so dangerous.
It's
Like, how do
assisted,
you slow
really.
it down? What if you hit the wrong button and hit turbo?
Have
and,
you
like, now
ever-
you're going faster?
Have you
You're
ever,
gone.
the assisted mowers? Like,
Yes,
you know,
they still creep me out. There's one up the hill
that's
here.
similar to what this is. Like, you start the motion, it's kind of like pedaling an electric bike. You start the motion, and all of a sudden it gets easier, and it starts helping you. And you're still moving, doing some movements, but that's what we need to get Travis. He'll love hiking.
So
man.
Travis needs a walking
Travis
leg
will,
set
yeah, Travis will be like,
and a
"Let's-
Camelback that we can
Travis
put
will
booze
try
in.
that and be like, I'm ready for Everest. Let's do it.
Ready for
That's it. Next one from Sally. If you had to swap lives with anyone for a day, who would it be? But keep in mind, they get to be you as well.
I want to
Lives.
swap with Dale. I want to see what it's like to just, do whatever.
Yeah.
Sleep on
Do
the
whatever.
couch. Yeah.
All right.
I don't think that I really
Once she climbed into my head, she would scream to get out. Let me out of here! This is terrifying.
Well, I might not be up your ass so much if I knew how scary it was in there. I don't know. I'm scared to like say anybody important, which would be a cool vantage point, like maybe Taylor Swift for a day.
Yeah.
I want to see how the access feels. You know what I mean? Like truly, like everything's available.
Yeah.
I don't know. Being the Queen of England would have been cool for a day. Same thing.
Yeah.
Like put all the jewels on
All the jewels.
all at once.
Yeah. I would take like a bird.
A bird?
Yeah, just gonna
What
fly
in the
around,
world?
see what I do.
What are we doing?
Just want to see what I do.
You're just a bird, just shitting.
You said
and
anyone.
eating.
Yeah, well,
You're picking
I'd
at things on
change
the
it a
ground.
little
Is this food? Is this not food? Is this
Well,
food? Is this
no,
not food?
I wouldn't do that. I would just fly all day.
That's what I see birds doing.
You know what I
Is this
woke up
food?
to?
Nope, not food.
You could
Is this
just
food?
wherever
Nope.
you want.
Yep, that's food. Okay,
I mean,
well, it's edible. It's
You
not
know
really
what I
food,
woke
but
up to
it's
this morning? I let Gus out, and I'm like, "Oh, there's a dead bird on the porch. Is that a bad omen?"
well, if you swap
Yep.
places
You're
with
just
like
gonna-
a bird and it died.
all right.
Oh, wait. Now
We'll
you're
scoot
Dale.
over. I'm
Now
gonna
you're
move
just
over
Dale
a few
again.
feet. That was Bob. That wasn't me.
Are you a bird of prey at least?
I was just thinking a bird that flies. I wasn't being picky.
He wasn't being
might,
picky.
Might be a seagull. might be a crow. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Man,
Nothing,
Yeah.
Dale. He just wants to be Dale.
I would probably want to be. I'd probably want to be something. Somebody that was adventurous. We talked about sailing earlier in the show. Somebody like an expert at that. I've always been curious of sailing and what, having the confidence to even go do that out in the open ocean with the dangers that all that presents. But, climbing Everest, right? If you were somebody who was an expert at that type of thing, like to be in there, to live that experience of climbing one of those mountains and yeah.
So you could probably do that if you just trained for it.
So that's it.
But he can't be a bird.
No.
Who says?
Yeah, I mean it's doable, but I would want to like plop into the body and mind of a person that knew everything already and was
Got it.
like, I'm the expert.
Let's go.
Okay.
I don't want to go through the process of becoming
Oh,
good
you're
at
a
it.
lazy Everest climber.
We were asked who we'd swap lives with. Now I'm a lazy SOB.
I said Everest climber. I never said
My
SOB.
goodness.
Oh, Lord. Okay,
Oh my
next
God.
question.
All right, I have one more question for you from Anna. What's the funniest nickname you've ever had? As someone's called you
My dad used to call me Booger.
Booger.
Do you? Yeah.
That's staying. That's coming back.
Yeah, he used to call me Booger.
Booger.
Do you remember?
Why?
It wasn't
gotta
Revenge
know.
of the
We gotta
Nerds.
know.
What was the 80s
Why did
movie
they
where
call you
Booger,
Booger?
and he burped a lot?
Oh,
Anybody?
the Revenge of the Nerds.
Was
right?
it Revenge of the Nerds? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds.
It was? Yeah. So he was one of his favorite movies. And he laughed like those guys in the Revenge of the Nerds that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how my dad laughed watching TV.
What
And
a
so he
great,
would call me
what a
Booger.
great movie series.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Nerds
It
is
was
so
good.
good. I was Hammerhead. So Dad was Ironhead, and they called me Hammerhead. Junebug, which still sticks around every now and then. That was from Darryl Waltrip. Thank you. That goodness. I don't know.
Well, that's a good one.
Do I have any more?
I feel like Junebug's probably the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just because as you grow up, that's not cute anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it wasn't cute. He gave it to me in like 2000. So like I was
Oh.
grown up.
I was assuming you were like
I
10.
never was a Junebug until Darryl Waltrip decided to say that on national television and a race broadcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't, maybe Dad said it every now and then. I don't remember it being a thing. They
They didn't say it to your face. They said it when you were not around on TV.
Little E.
Do you like that one?
Little E. I didn't really love it.
You didn't love it?
And so, I didn't love it, and I blamed Dad. Like I held resentment against Dad for it.
I don't want to be little.
Dad, in some, probably let's just say like 96 or 7, he starts wearing these hats with this capital E on it. And he was not that kind of person. He didn't walk around with his name on his, he didn't walk around like look, this is me. Check me out. But he starts walking around. He tried to wear hats that he's trying to sell. And so he often wore hats that you could buy off his souvenir rig. Well, somebody said, hey, we're going to make these hats with this capital E on it. And he starts wearing that thing around for like 3 or 4 days. And I was getting called Little E a lot. And they called him Big E. They did. He would come around. They go, where's Big E? There's Little E. Where's Big E? Is Big E here? And
listen, I think that's pretty normal.
yeah, but then he started wearing that hat, and I was like, Big E go.
What?
Big
ego?
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Big ego. It's like not Big E anymore. It's just Big Ego.
So for you, it's a turnoff.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
And it didn't make it. That hat didn't last long.
You must have shared
I was like, man.
the sentiment with a bunch of fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no Little E. Got it.
Yeah.
No Little E. Okay. Well, I think it's a good place to stop. Ask Amy.
All right. Thank you guys for your questions. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And also don't forget to check out the merch at shop.dirtymomedia.com. We also have a contest going that you guys can all participate in. We're going to select 10 shirts to put on the website to sell. And we're going to select a winner. Making Mo merch, Bless Your Hardt edition. So if you haven't already checked that out, there's going to be a link in the bio on the Dirty Mo Media page.
Yep. There'll be a description and all that stuff.
And
so.
we'll post it again just so it's easy. And thanks for your questions. We'll see you next week.